Good evening everyone and welcome back to RTG for their first round in Season 16 on F1 24, and we're here in the Miami Gardens around the Hard Rock Stadium of the Miami Dolphins NFL team for this first round of the season. The track is 5.250 kilometers and 3.262 miles in length. There's 19 corners around this Miami Autodrome, 2 DRS zones, 29 laps will be running in the race a little later on after the qualifying. The tyres for today, the C4 soft, C3 mediums and C2 hard tyre. The softs will go 14 laps, 19 laps for the mediums and 22 laps on that C2 hard tyre. So to have a look at the calendar for this season, as I said, we start here in Miami and we're going to go to Imola next round on the 17th of June. And it's an exciting calendar for the top tier in RTG. Our driver lineup for this season is as follows. As you can see, we've got the pairing of Paul Jones and Ginge in the Mercs. We've got one driver in the Red Bull at the moment, Josh McGill, our crown champion of season 15, and RTG Lee alongside him. The two Chuck brothers are in the Alpines. We've got Alex Manning in the Aston Martin. We saw him last week in the pre-season. Looney Man and Danny are starting in the McLaren for the start of season 16. The Haas driver of Tiny's on his own at the moment. We've also got, this is Benny and D-Mac. I didn't change those, so apologies for that. We need to get those changed. Royal Rumble in the Stake F1 team on his own. And then we've got Matthew and Chicken and Blunts in the final team. Just going to double check the stream. I believe we're all good. Looks like we are. So we'll move on to the end of last season's standings and the reserves for this evening. I think we have a couple of others that have joined after I've done this graphic as well. We've got Prof, George and Mass F1 who are starting their reserve as reserves this evening. We'll tell you what they are in a second. As you can see, Josh McGill was the champion last season. And what a championship it was, winning 9 out of those 10 races. So, into qualifying with 14 minutes still left on the clock. And we've got the Alpine of Chuck on an outlap. We've had 3 drivers set fastest times up to now. We do have a benchmark from a previous season. And that lap time is a 1:27.350. So in season 15 round 1 in GP2 it was a full qualifying session as well, and it was on the previous game, so bear those in mind. But that's our benchmark for the season. It's the pole record for Miami in RTG. So as we're with Josh McGill as well, we'll have a little chat about his season. As I said, season 15 champion. He's got 2 championships in a row and more after that as well. And as you can see, he won 9 out of the 10 races, and he only missed out at Monza last season in the final corner where he collided with one of the reserves, and it let Chuckle in for the only other winner of season 15 in GP1. So still congratulations to him, and he's got a tall order to follow this season. But as you can see, a 26-1 already, and we had that 27-3 for last season, so it just shows how much quicker F1 24 has become. So we've well and truly smashed that benchmark already. Josh just comes into the pits. We'll go to someone else. I think that was Alex Manning in his first appearance in RTG. In the British Alpine, of course. And Chuck is on a lap, as you can see as well, just coming down the back straight. He must have been validated before, so we'll get the track map up. This track as well, quite dependent on straight line speed and quite a few fast corners. Oh, I do apologise. That was not meant to happen. Let's come back. Let's come back. Right. Do that. Why are we not doing it? There we go. As you can see on the track map, there's a lot of straights around here, a few tight twisty corners, and only one medium speed. As you can see the Alpina Chuck coming through now actually at turn 9. But apart from that, it's a very, very quick circuit indeed. We'll come back to that again later on, and we'll discuss that a little bit more. More from this season, so you're going to have me Mondays and Wednesdays, as Wednesdays is back in RTG, and then it'll be me and Lee as always in the Thursday for the full qualifying of GP2, with a slightly different layout that they have, the format that they have. And Chuck, is he on a lap at the moment? Because you can save up the battery much more than you used to. So what I'm going to try and do, guys, is I'm going to get the comments up. I've got a few screens up, and believe it or not, I haven't got enough to also have the comments up, so just bear with me. The stream is juddering. Okay, yeah, I can see what the issue is. Is it a slow issue? Or are we all good now? Is it starting to sort of settle? I'll keep an eye out. Bear with me. Yeah, I don't think... Right, okay, bear with me, guys. I'm going to restart the stream in just